guys, it's Lynn here. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Now guess what guys, I just could not resist these wonderful new Tillandsia air plants. And those of you who know my channel know that we have quite a few different types of Tillandsia air plants in our collection. And we was out looking around the garden centres, as you do. And there's a garden centre here called Dobby's. Some of you may be familiar with Dobby's garden centres, especially in the UK. And we saw these wonderful new Tillandsia air plants and we just could not resist. Now, first of all, this is a very large piece of Spanish moss. And we have got quite a few different types of Spanish moss already. We've got them growing up in our bathroom and they do very, very well for us. And this is a very, very large piece of Spanish moss. So we just had to have this. So it's a lovely, lovely large piece. And this is going to be going up in our living room window. We've got philodendrons and things like that, where the humidity is kept a bit high and we'll get morning and afternoon, a little bit early morning and sort of late afternoon sun. So it's perfect for Spanish moss because they don't like to have scorching sun. So, and the humidity would be great for them. And then here we've got these three other little Tillandsia air plants here. Not sure the exact variety. I'm sure I'll be able to ID them because I've got quite a few links there to ID in Tillandsia air plants. But this is the first little cutie here. Absolutely gorgeous there. It's a beauty. And here, this is another lovely one as well. Absolutely lovely there. This lovely Tillandsia as well, absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me of grass, lovely big chunky base on it. Absolutely beautiful. Now these three here are a little bit dehydrated. You can always tell when air plants are a little bit dehydrated because they go very white and I can tell they're a bit dry at the tips. So I'm going to be soaking these in a bowl of rainwater for about an hour, shaking them off and then hanging them up. And I'm going to be in this video showing you where we hang them up as well. And how we care for our Tillandsias. Well, I made quite a few different care videos on how to care for Tillandsia air plants, including how I fertilise them and also how I prune the dead leaves off them. So when it comes to fertilising Tillandsias, they're very different to normal house plants and they can't take any type of copper based fertilizers, so you never use normal houseplant fertilizer. I use a special air plant Tillandsia fertilizer that I use in a spray bottle, water spray bottle, and then I spray them thoroughly with it about once a month in the spring and the summer, and that helps to encourage flowering as well. But Tillandsias, they take up all moisture and nutrients from the air in their natural habitats, and they do in your homes as well. But obviously you wouldn't be having the same air outside as you would in your home, so that's why I give them a bit of a feed as a bit of a booster. But as I say, you have to use special air plant Tillandsia bromeliad type of fertilizers that has either very, very low in copper or has no copper, because copper can be poisonous to these plants. So you often see Tillandsias often sold as well in copper little cases and things like that, and that's always to be avoided. So there we go. Very happy with these beauties. As I said, I'm going to soak them for a good hour now in rainwater, and then I'm going to show you hanging them up. Now I've got them there in a bucket and I'm thoroughly spraying them with rainwater there. I'm going to leave them like that for about an hour before shaking the excess water off and then hanging them up. Same with the Spanish moss there. Thoroughly soaking it, let it soak in the water for a good hour. Now here we are, we've got them up here on the driftwood in our living room window. As you can see, they're displayed on some driftwood that we found on the beach here in Belfast. And then we've got the Spanish moss there hanging up from the window. And this window gets a bit of morning sun and a bit of late afternoon sun because Tillandsias prefer to have indirect bright light rather than bright, heavy, all-day sunshine. So this is perfect for them. And we also have a little grow light as well on for all our other type of houseplants here. We've got philodendrons, monstera, and all the ones that sort of moisture loving. So they're gonna do really well here. And the light gives a bit of extra boost on the sunless days. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the wonderful new air plants, guys. And thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't done already, please do subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Desert Plants of Avalon. And check out my website, desertplantsofavalon.com. I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness and tons of plant power. from across the Emerald Isle. And until my next video.